Evodius begins Book 2 where he closed Book 1. He wants to hold God accountable for the sin in the world. Had God not given us free choice, then there would be no evil. This is on God. Augustine responds that if all good things come from God and uprightly living humans are goods, then God had to bestow free will upon us in order for noble action to be possible. The fact that God seems to punish evildoing both temporally via a disordered soul and eternally shows that God had no intention of introducing evil into the world, only upright action. Further, God's justice would have no jurisdiction in the intelligent world had God not created free beings. It would be unjust to judge beings that cannot choose their behavior. Augustine claims it was right for God to allow free will so that we can be moral beings, held accountable, and divinely adjudicated. Evodius then asks if God could have fashioned it so that we could not use free will for evil doing, not unlike how we cannot use justice for evil ends. Couldn't God have limited the evil we create? I want to make a few points here. If one were to take Evodius' question seriously about limited free will, we might find ourselves committed to 1. The idea that humans ought to never have ever existed, but only slavish angels. And 2. A paradox. Can there be such a thing as a limited free will? These are not Augustine's retorts to Evodius. Like you, I am discerning his response as we travel through this text. The other issue I wanted to point out is that we may want to pick on this idea of Augustine's that God's divine justice would have no outlet had he not created corruptible beings with free choice. It is a very interesting idea in regards to a motive for why God made man. However, it's a bit strange. It makes me think of a God who must vent and cannot restrain justice. This need not be a heretical statement. Perhaps that's precisely what God is, a being that can't help but radiate love, justice, and beauty.